Hello, my name is Nintendo Direct, and today I'm gonna show you something that's gonna blow your balls clean off. That's right. So without any further ado, it's time for the crossover that you've been waiting for years.
Chris? What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No!
Capcom presents
This is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, a brand new Marvel fighting game revealed at the Sony State of Play. It looks pretty good. And it's developed by Arc System Works. Now that's awesome, don't get me wrong. ArcSys are top notch in the fighting game world. They made Dragon Ball FighterZ, they made Guilty Gear, and so on. But I know that all around the world, everyone watching this trailer unanimously said the same thing. Where's Capcom? Capcom has been the developer tied to Marvel fighting games for like 3 decades now, and last year's Marvel vs. Capcom collection seemed to instill at least a little bit of hope for a potential Marvel vs. Capcom 4. But instead, Marvel is cheating on them with ArcSys, which is fair, I guess, because Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite very quickly got overshadowed by Dragon Ball FighterZ because it was also a tag fighter and it had ArcSys goo all over it, so it was pretty irresistible. But no one wants to be cheated on. No one. Listen to me, Capcom. You don't have to be defined by your past. Sure, you flubbed Marvel once and now they left you, but who says you can't cheat back? You got money now, things are popping off for the company, there are great things on the horizon, and one of those things might just be exclusive for the Switch 2. Let's shift gears. The Switch 2 just released and everyone is wondering when the next Smash is gonna be. But that's a bold assumption to make. Sakurai is having the time of his life developing Kirby Air Riders, and you think he's gonna work on Smash 6? And if Nintendo is really smart, then they know who to call to fill the void left by Smash. Someone who's all too familiar with crossover games, someone who knew what ArcSys and Marvel had up their sleeves and knew how to get back at them.
Capcom presents
Welcome to Nintendo vs. Capcom. Nintendo's biggest names duke it out against Capcom's, all developed by Capcom with some supervision from Nintendo, which they're no strangers to. If Mario plus Rabbids can happen, this is not that outlandish. Also, look at Cadence of Hyrule. Nintendo and Capcom are buddies, okay? They have a history together. They made the Minish Cap.
I probably gotta blow you. I think you'll calm down if I blow you, I'm sure.
Doug Bowser let them adopt one of his kids. Yeah, and this is like the biggest company that Capcom has not collaborated with like this outside of Smash because Marvel vs. Capcom is not where their crossovers end. Let me draw your attention to Project Cross Zone, a tactical RPG developed by Monolith Soft featuring characters from Capcom, Bandai Namco, and Sega, released on the 3DS. What the fuck? Not to mention Namco cross Capcom, Capcom vs SNK, Tatsunoko vs Capcom, Street Fighter cross Tekken, the list goes on. These dudes get around. Capcom fucks, and Nintendo is begging to be fucked. They fooled around a little bit putting Ryu and Mega Man in Smash, but now we're going all the way, half and half, Nintendo and Capcom. You want fucking Dante in Smash? This is what you're gonna get. And this would, of course, mean substantially cutting down the Nintendo roster, but I think that'd be really fun. We've gotten so used to the first-party roster in Smash that we've never truly envisioned what something else could look like. Capcom can draft whoever they want like it's the damn NFL. Funky Kong, Skull Kid, Waluigi. Imagine if after all this time, this is how Geno gets in. And then you got your typical Capcom reps, your Mega Mans, your Street Fighters, your Devil May Cries, the things you expect. But it's also been 8 years since MVCI, so there's a lot of Capcom games they can pull from. Here's an idea, we put Ethan Winters in the game from Resident Evil. and he gets a special first-person point of view when you play as him. I'm already in contact with Alex Lee to voice Luke in the game, with the caveat that he has to have an amiibo made. Done. Listen, man, he just won the anime awards. He's hot shit now. We do what he says. And even though I'm sure many people wish we wouldn't, I'm looking out for my Ace Attorney fans out there. Phoenix Wright will be returning alongside a few other characters, maybe even the guy from Ghost Trick, who knows. And I think this game hits a very similar demographic as MVC, because sure, there are some diehard Capcom fans that play the game, but by and large, the Marvel side of things is the widespread appeal. That's how you get the common man who doesn't know a Capcom from their own ass crack to play the game. And also the reason that Marvel Tokon is gonna do astronomically well. You saw what happened with Marvel Rivals, it's gonna happen again. But if there's any company that might be able to fill a similar role as a Marvel, it's Nintendo. Because this is essentially their Smash 6. And it's gonna be different, and some people might not like that. But I think it'll be a really nice breath of fresh air. We can finally have a Nintendo fighting game not developed by Bandai Namco.
Thank you very much, SmashMax, for that director's commentary. Very much appreciated. So now, let's move on to today's headline. Hello? We can't do that. I just announced it. It's happening. Okay, fine. Alright. So, this just in. Nintendo vs. Capcom is canceled because they felt pressured to put Phoenix Wright in the game because he was already in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But there's some fine print here from Capcom that says we're not allowed to give Phoenix Wright fans hope for anything ever, so we're not allowed to make the game. But, Sakurai is actually working on Smash 6. I lied earlier. He's working on it right now. He knows about it. He knows he's making it. It's not like Brawl. Trust me, he knows. Oh shit, that's him. Oh, fuck, he's mad. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I should specify this video was mostly a joke, but the longer I worked on this video, the more I started to kind of believe what I was saying. So, we'll just say if Nintendo vs. Capcom ever happens, you owe me channel memberships. How about that? But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for something maybe a little more serious than this.